Hey guys, welcome back to Firewood on the Hill. My name is Matt. Today guys, we got some splitting to do, but we're going to do a little bit different today. We're going to use the county line behind me. I guess first off, what we'll talk about here guys is I'm using my county line because the wood is so far away from the log splitter, and I'd have to take the time to move that wood over the log splitter, where I think if I split it right here, I could do it actually faster because I'm not moving the wood or touching it multiple times. And the reason I think I can do this guys is because the cutting line does have a 4-way. So with that being said, it's split in the same amount of pieces as if the wolf ridge is. It's just a little bit slower cycle time, which like I said, because I'm not moving the wood, I think it's gonna be faster just doing it here because I'm literally picking it up and putting it on the splitter. And another reason I can do this guys is because this wood is pretty small. It's some hickory right here that we cut up a couple videos back. So I think this size wood would be perfect for the 4-way here. And what's cool about this 4-way guys is it's easy to take off and on, right? So I could literally just slide it off, slide it on. So for the big pieces down there, I will actually take the 4-way off, split it in quarters, and then put the 4-way back on and split from there. Guys, let's fire this county line up. We're throwing everything in the dump trailer, just like if we were splitting the wolf ridge. I'm just not using conveyor because they were so tight quarters. So let's get this thing fired up and get going. So I think I am wrong on using this cutting line to split this hickory, and not necessarily because it's not willing or able to do it. It's just this hickory is super stringy, and really hard to split. So at first I was splitting with that 4-way and it was doing fine, but the pieces were just staying together and I feel like I was re-splitting them. So I was like, well, I might as well just do the single wedge if I'm gonna split it 4 times, right? So that's what I started doing. But that 4-way usually does good on everything else. I mean, red oak, poplar, maple, all that stuff. I've split plenty of times with the 4-way and it split perfectly. But this hickory is just super stringy and super hard to split. And I believe it would be even hard to split on the Wolf Ridge. I mean, I know the wedge is bigger and it's more powerful, but when it's stringy like that, it sticks together no matter how big your wedge is, right? All right, guys, we probably have a face course split right here. You can see I got most of all the little stuff. The rest of the stuff is knotty or just bigger than 4-way pieces. All right, guys, so I've been splitting for about 50 minutes. Might as well call it an hour. And I have got one face core done, and that's usually the way it is with the counting line with the single wedge. But with the 4-way, it should speed it up quite a bit more. I was thinking maybe like 40 minutes. But this hickory is tough, guys. This hickory is super stringy and hard to split. So there at the beginning, I was using the 4-way. It was working. As I got the bigger pieces, it was less effective, so I stopped using the 4-way and just used the single wedge because I felt like I just kept re-splitting those 4-way splits anyway. But yeah, guys, so I think I'm I mean, an hour versus 40 minutes is 20 minutes. But if you think about it, if I have a full quart here, that's an hour of time that I've lost because I can't use that 4-way. Since that's the case, I feel like I'm wrong about using the county line to split this hickory. I should have just taken it with the tractor, taken it down to the wood fridge, cut it up, and then split it. It'd have been way faster, and that's that. So that's a lesson I've learned. I mean, who would have known that the hickory would have been this hard to split? Which hickory does have a bad name, right? It does have the name for hard to split, stringy stuff, right? But I've yet to experience this stringiness, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to let y'all know what I was thinking, because you were probably thinking the same. But yeah, let's get back to splitting. All right, guys, so I got about an hour and a half in splitting today. I had to do a short splitting session because got some birthday parties to get to tonight. This hickory was definitely very tough to split, and I regret my decision of not using the wood fridge. When I was setting all this up, the wood fridge was surrounded by a bunch of wood anyways, and that's why I was like, well, I'm about to move that wood to get this to the splitter, because I'm trying to split this hickory as fast as I can so it dries quicker, so I have it sooner, right? But now I can get the wood fridge out, so I might just bring the wood fridge out here and split it this way, because that's obviously way easier than taking the tractor and moving the big logs and stuff like that. So yeah, guys, I'll show you what I have left. A lot of this I could still split with the county line. It's big, small enough for me to pick up. But like I said, I've run out of time today, so I can't do it today. But I think what I'll do is I'll just pull the wood fridge around here and just bring it up to here and split it straight in the dump trailer. I think that'd be the fastest, most effective way. Each splitter has its purpose. I could definitely knock it out with the county line, no problem. There's no issues there. It's just I'd much rather spend my time efficiently. So knowing that I have a better tool to use, I'm definitely going to use it, right? So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe. We'll catch you next time.